Hi, my name is Emily Myers, and I am an entrepreneur seeking out the funding to start up my new retail business, Cameos. Cameos specializes in handcrafted artisan goods from developing and the least developed countries. Our customers will be able to acquire a unique product and at the same time receive a good feeling knowing that a portion of the price paid for the product would go back to the individuals who produced the product. This type of business is becoming very popular in the United States. People want to feel like they're helping others in some way, and it gives them an excuse to buy something that they want or that is a little more expensive. They're contributing to making the world a better place. Using the wheel of retailing hypothesis, I'm going to explain how this business will change throughout the years and how it become more upscale throughout the life cycle. The first phase is the entry phase. This phase is described with low margins, low prices, limited or no services, and low-end facilities. This is a difficult part of starting up a business because you're not well known, you don't have a large customer base, and you don't have the means financially to make yourself great, like a fancy store or high quality merchandise. However, if you're strategic about your business plan, then you can quickly move to the next phase if that's what you want. Cameo wants to move quickly through this stage and therefore has a strategic plan to do so. First off, like stated, we're going to have to start our prices lower than we envision them to be after we're established. We want to start them high enough to keep us from losing money, but not so low that people think our product isn't even worth it. We want to portray a sort of worth and high quality from our products. Because we're having people from overseas make them and giving them some sort of profit, it will not be hard to have our prices higher. As far as facilities and margins, I don't want Cameo to start off in a store. Instead, it will start off being sold on the shelves of other specialty stores, eventually making its way to being its own. But the stores that we want to start Cameo off in are specialty stores that will be ones that are seen as hipster, like Altered State. This will help us reach the innovators and the early adopters and give us the cool face that we want. This will also help us save money in the beginning and will allow us to put more money into the quality of the product. It will help us build a good reputation for later on down the road and will give us a solid base to move on to the next phase. We'll be known for having good quality, giving back to those who need it, and being the cool thing to do. A lot of advertising is going to be done to make us known in the beginning. Pushing the online store is going to be good so that people know who we are, and that will be big because we are going to start in a smaller radius geographically. So we won't always be able to let people know who we are face to face. This phase is all about building up the product into something that people desire. There will more likely be no money made during this phase, but we will break even and begin to make money. The second phase is the trading up phase. This is described as having moderate prices, better facilities, some services, and increased quality merchandise. This is when we can raise the prices in order to make a profit, though not high enough to make our sales go down. Here we have to be careful to not make too dramatic of changes because too dramatic of changes can make people shy away from us. We will begin to distribute farther out into the other states, making us more known and advertising more. Depending on how prices are going there, can begin to be plans on opening the first store and then a couple more all within malls. If possible, a couple different products could begin to be in the works to keep people interested and things changing in a good way. The last phase is a vulnerability phase. It is described as high prices, luxurious facilities, and excellent services and amenities. This is when we can bring up the prices to the envisioned amount to make money. Making this money will allow us to expand into our own stores, have high quality products, make new products, have good services, and be who we envisioned us to be. Because of the good reputation built in the first phase, it will allow Cameo to flourish now, even being more expensive because there will be higher demand. However, it still has to be reasonably priced to keep people buying. Eventually, in this phase, we will start to pull our products from the other specialty stores and only have them in Cameo stores. We'll have to be careful of competition when it comes to pricing. Because we have the prestige to be able to be priced higher, we will have to worry about the little guys who can have the prices below us. That is why it's important to keep our quality good, because we'll have quality over a low price at this point. All changes made throughout these phases must be gradual to keep the customers from noticing, other than things like new products, because those are very important to keep us interested. Slowly, very slowly, the prices will raise. Slowly, the products will be taken out of specialty stores while Cameo stores are being made. Slowly, the stores will become nicer and cooler, and eventually Cameo will be making the profit we envision for it. It is all about being smart and strategic in pricing, facilities, and quality. Though some people will stop at the other phases, we want to make it to phase 3. People will choose to stay lower in prices or moderate in prices, and that is okay for them, and we'll have to watch out for them. Cameo will get to the top so that they can not only help out the people in the developing countries, but maximize the profits for its investors.